It is hot and it's a good bet you're headed to the pool today. Well, let me tell you, it is the perfect thing to do on hot summer days, of course, but just because we're closing in on the end of summer, parents, it's no time to let your guard down. Drowning is the second leading cause of accidental death among children ages 1 to 14. In today's Moms Like Me segment, we are talking swimming pool safety. We'll have a discussion going on momslikeme.com right afterward, and we hope you join us. Today, Amy Bevins, assistant editor for Washington Family Magazine, is here to share some pool safety tips. And Amy, I covered a story about a boy who wandered away from his mom. This is a sad story. Wandered away through a broken fence of a neighbor and got in the above ground pool. It was only 3 feet deep, but within 5 to 10 minutes, he had drowned. Exactly. Fences are so important, aren't they?
Absolutely. And really, vigilance is the #1 key to child safety. You cannot be too careful on this. Most children who drown have been out of sight for less than 5 minutes. So you can't say it often enough. You really have to watch your children when they're at the pool. And if you have young children or toddlers, it's really important to practice what's called touch supervision, meaning you're always within an arm's length of your child when they're in the water so that you can get them quickly should anything happen. And if you have a babysitter that takes your child to the pool, make sure they're aware of the importance of supervision and pool safety as well.
Now, the touch safety, I've understood that should be used for 5-year-olds, at least 5-year-olds and under, of course. Sometimes your 5-year-old can swim pretty well. I know my children, when they were 5, could, but still, a 5-year-old should be within touch reach, right?
Absolutely. And just because your child can swim doesn't mean they're safe in the water at all. I mean, the drowning is children ages 1 to 14, so you might think you have an old child who's safe. That doesn't mean you don't have to watch them.
Right. Now, my kids are very good swimmers, and but still, we always have an adult there, keeping an eye on them. And I mean, that's something true even if you have a little plastic pool to using, right?
Right. Children can drown in less than an inch of water, so you might think you've got a baby pool, kiddie pool out in your backyard. It's perfectly safe. Not so. You really either need to fence it or drain it when you have a baby pool so your kids don't accidentally fall in and drown. As well, it's really tempting. You hear the phone ring, you want to run inside, grab it really quick. Take your phone with you when you go out to the pool so you don't have that opportunity to leave your child unsupervised, and then you have your phone there for emergencies as well.
Now, what if you're lucky enough to have a pool at home? What kind of safety measures there should people make sure they continue to take?
Take the toys out of the pool when you're done playing. It's so tempting for a child. If they see that toy, they're going to reach for it. They might fall in. So that's an easily preventable one. Keep chairs, tables, things they can climb on away from the fence so that they can't climb over the fence and then get into the pool. And then if your child's missing, always check the pool first, because in these situations, every second counts and you'd rather be safe.
Now, the Virginia Graham-Baker Act went into effect this year, and it's named after Secretary of State Jim Baker's granddaughter who drowned in a hot tub in McLean a few years ago. Now, the law requires community pools to have dual drains, but not home pools. So that's something you need to be very careful of, the drains, correct? And hot tubs as well?
Absolutely. You really need to teach your children that you've got to stay away from those drains. If they've got long hair, tie it back.
Yes.
Remove jewelry. Drains are not play toys. Don't stick your arms, legs, heads in them. Don't sit on the drains.
Okay.
And this is whether it's a community pool or a home pool or a hot tub.
Amy, thank you very much. We covered a lot. And
absolutely.
All this will be on momslikeme.com with the Family Magazine group as well. Angie, back to you.
Getting started here, beginning with a live shot up